Hey guys, this is Farishta, computer teacher at Girls High School, and this is the second session of HTML course for 9th grades. In this session, we'll understand everything about HTML text editor. The outline of today's lesson is: first, we'll define HTML text editor. Second, we will choose a text editor. Third, we'll install the text editor. And finally, we will work on an example which says hello world. So before I tell you anything about HTML text editor, I'm sure that you're already familiar with other kinds of text editors like Notepad, WordPad, Word, and etc. But I have to say these text editors are good for making documents, for saving your data, informations. But these text editors can't be a good text editor for HTML codes because their extension for their files are different, and extension for HTML document is always .html. That's why we can't use those text editors for writing HTML codes. So let's understand first what text editor or what HTML text editor is. HTML text editor is a software in which we are able to write HTML codes. There are different kinds of text editors for HTML, like Atom, Sublime Text, Notepad++, and even Notepad can be a good text editor for writing HTML codes. Here is an example that all the HTML codes are written inside Notepad, and then it is saved with the .html extension, and when you open that you will have a result like this. How to write the codes, how to save that, how to display the result, I will tell you all of them step by step during this session. Don't worry. Now, installation of an HTML text editor. As I told you before, we have different kinds of text editors for HTML. But among Atom, Notepad++, Notepad, and Sublime Text, I chose Sublime Text as a good text editor for writing HTML codes in this HTML course for 9th grade. So let me show you the setup of Sublime Text. As you can see in here, I have a file. Inside that, I have setup of Sublime Text. There are two different versions of Sublime Text. The first one is for those system or computer systems which are 32-bit, and the second one is for those computer systems which are 64-bit. If your computer system type is 64, so it's better that you install this one, and if your computer system type is 32, so you have to install the first one. Mine is 64-bit, so I installed this one. Let's see how installation of this is. It's so easy, but however it's so easy, I want to show you until you don't face any problem during your installation. I double click, then it asks me the permission. I give the permission, and after that I have to install. First of all, next. Then it chooses the path that in where it is going to be saved. I say next, and in here it asks, do you want to have the Sublime Text in your start menu? I say yes, and then next, and install. Now I'm done, finish, and after finishing this one, let's open that. I go to my start menu. As I said, I wanted Sublime Text be in my start menu. So now I have Sublime Text in my start menu. I click on that. Yes, I have Sublime Text editor. How to write the code? Look, in this session, I want to show you how to write the code and how to display the result. Don't worry about the code. If I write any code that you don't know the meaning of that or the functionality of that, I will tell you in detail during this course. So don't worry, just you see how I type and how I show the result. The first code that I have to write is doc type, and then HTML. What doc type HTML is, I will say in next session. Then keep it in your mind that always all the HTML documents are divided in two parts. The first part is head and the second part is body. But for making an HTML document, we have to open the HTML tag. HTML tag, we open that and then we close that HTML tag. As I said before, all the HTML documents are divided in two parts, head and body. So I open the head tag and then I close the head tag. Right now I don't want to write anything in head section. Then I open the body tag. And before I close the HTML tag, I have to close the body tag. Body tag makes the body of your HTML document. So as I said before, I want to make a web page that inside that the hello world message is shown. For showing a text bigger and bolder, we have a tag which is named h1, and then you write your message, which is hello world, and then you close that tag. So what is the first tag? It is h1. The second tag should be h1 too, but for closing of that, we use what? We use a slash, a forward slash. Look, now I'm done. I am right now done with the thing I wanted to show in my web page. So look, this is so important right now. When you are done with your code, then you have to save that. I come here and I say save. It asks me, where do you want to save? I say, I want to save it in desktop, and the name of this document should be, for example, first dot. Look, first, the name should be first, but I put .html. This .html causes until my file changes to HTML text, HTML document, sorry. So I save it, and after saving, you can see when I save it, all the colors are changed. Now I go to my desktop, and this is the file. I open it by a browser. I have different kinds of browsers. I choose, for example, Google Chrome. Yes, look, you can see that I have a message. This is my web page, and the name of this web page is first.html right now, and my message or the text is what? Hello world. We are done. After right now, we are done, but I want to show you the magic of HTML, how to bring different changes to a very simple text like hello world. So let's go to our text editor once again. Oh, sorry. I don't know what's wrong with my... Yeah. Now, for example, I don't like the background color. I want to change it. The code for changing background color is BG color. The BG color, for example, maybe you write you like the color of light blue. Okay, look, this is the changes that right now I brought. So Control S means you press the S, a Control, and then the S. It means all the changes are saved. Then we go to the web browser. Yes, and I refresh. Could you see? Now my web page is what? Light blue. I don't like this color for my text. So once again, we go to our code, and this is where I wrote the text. I bring here some changes. Like I want to change the color of this text to yellow. So there is we have to add an attribute, which is a style. Yes, what the style is, what attribute is, I will tell you during this course. Don't worry. Right now, as I said before, just you see what I'm doing and how HTML can be changed and how it can be so beautiful. So style, yes, as I said, I want to change the color of text to what? To yellow. Yellow, Control S. Look, Control S for saving the new changes. I go to my web page, then I refresh. This is the refresh part. Now you can see it is what? Gold color. Sorry, yellow color. It's not gold. The next changes. Look, right now, this name is what? First.html. But I don't like this name. I wanna name this one my web page. So let's change the name of our web page. We come to head part. Let's write something in head part until you be familiar with head part as well. I give it what? Title. Yes. And inside the title, I give a name. For example, I say my web page. Control is for change it, of saving the changes. I go to my web page. Look, right now it is what? First.html. But after refreshing, ta-da, it is my web page. Look, you can change everything according to what you wish. And then, for example, hello world, and after hello world, I want to have a simple line. So for bringing the line, we have a tag which is named what? HR. This is the HR tag. Control is for saving the changes. I go to my web page. Once again, I refresh. Look, I have one line in here. But I don't like the color of this line. I want to change this line gold or yellow like my text. So now, once again, I come to here, I give it the attribute of style, yes, and then I say border color, yeah, it should be which color? Let's write gold. Control S, I go to my web page, once again, refresh. Look, right now it's gold. This is yellow, this is gold, and then look, right now this font is what? This font style is normal. I want to change it to italic. So let's do that together. After the first code for changing the color of text, I put a semicolon. Then I want to change the font style. So I write font style. After font style, I write italic. So, sorry, italic. So this is italic, and Control S, I go to my web page, I refresh the web page, and look, right now my font is what? From normal, it is changed to italic. So almost we are done with today's lesson. You saw how we could change a very simple web page to a very beautiful web page according to what we wish. And for today, it is enough. And let's go to our presentation. That next we have what? Yes, after presentation, we worked. After our example, we worked on an example like this. Then we had a result like this somehow. And keep it in your mind that always you write all the codes inside a text editor, and then save that file with .html extension, and then save that file in a clear place until you don't lose that. And finally, you open that file with a web browser. What kind of web browser? It's not important. You can open that with any kind of web browser, but if the version of that web browser be up to date and it be the latest version, it will be so good. If the version of your web browser be new, it causes that web browser support all the HTML version 5 codes and display it correctly. So now we are at the end of second session, and if you have any question, you can ask me via your WhatsApp group. And I hope you understood whatever I said, and have a good day. Bye.